I guess it says I'm lagging. I don't know if you're lagging. I'm like, whatever the hell's lagging going into this fucking episode. But we're fucking here,
Probably
boys.
me. Wouldn't be shocked.
Ippo didn't fucking float away. He didn't turn into a water Pokemon. And I'm still fucking here.
Oh, man. Rough one. Rough last few days. Some pretty fucked weather. Even today, like, it rained a shitload today. It was nice the day before and shit, but yeah. A lot of Nova Scotia, especially the northern coast and like Cape Breton, got really fucked up by Hurricane Fiona. Southern Newfoundland got probably hit the worst because, like, in one town, Port aux Basques, like, multiple fucking buildings were swept out into the ocean. One old lady who was in her basement at the time a big-ass wave, like 15-plus foot storm surge hit, was washed out to sea. Like, half of her basement was just like swept away, and they found her body this morning.
Holy
like 2 days later. Yeah. Then like pretty much the same shit happened to someone who was just in a single floor house, and they got out like within a few minutes, thank fuck. But
just make this statement. You know, if there's a fucking hurricane, you being at the highest level of your house is probably a little more safe than being at the lowest.
Oh, it depends.
I do want to give a nice little shout out.
Splendid.
So that way everybody has it. There is a new fucking YouTube channel for the podcast. I'm going to post it in all of the chats. That way everybody has it. Make sure to go there and subscribe. We are also on every single audio platform.
Every single one.
All of you retards decided to click. I don't know why there's 55 fucking different podcasting platforms, but there is. So we're on all of those. Brand new RMTS official channel with brand new
YouTube
art and everything else. So make sure this will be the last episode that is aired on my channel. Everything else is going on the new channel. Brand new uploads. As soon as the show ends, it'll be up probably Tuesday morning, 2-3 o'clock in the morning or so after the video edit's done and everything else. You know, the normal Twitch bullshit. You give it the time that it's supposed to have, I guess. Wink, wink. But you put it on there. It'll be there first thing in the morning. It'll have a nice, pretty thumbnail that we'll do right after the show, and everything will be ready and set up.
Claudia, I always assumed that exclusivity was for partners and not affiliates.
No, it's for fucking everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, man. It was. We tried to soft launch it last week, and I guess nobody really got the news, and people didn't transfer over, so we wanted to make sure this week was kind of pushing everybody else back over, so right, that way like, everybody kind of sees it. And
we chucked it in the Discord, multiple Discords, and I told a bunch of other random people and shit, and then kind of forgot to mention it on the show, and that's probably pretty good.
We did mention it on the show. We didn't have
dropped the link immediately,
and we didn't have a link for the channel
because we didn't even make it right until then. Yeah.
We wanted it to be as brand
new.
Get
all the graphics and shit ready. Exactly. Yeah. Didn't reuse much of this. You'll notice the new logo, which is me and Zach. Love it.
Yeah. It's nice and clean. If we end up adding anybody else, Josh comes back, Myth comes back, you know, whatever the fuck decides to happen, somebody else joins. Who the fuck knows? Their big ass head will be right in between our big ass heads. I love it. The logo is set up perfectly if we decide to add one more person.
I can't help but notice that's the version where you made my headphones white and not black. And I'm starting to wonder if that's the version in which I have a nose or not, because I've had to edit a couple of noses onto
I know you sat here and made sure your nose is bigger than you possibly could every single time.
Listen, I have a big nose. It's a big, round, flat nose, dude. I can't help it.
I literally copied and pasted the image that I had on my iPad into the image that
I love it. I love it because it's the same trapezoid that you had before, and then
it's not the smooching session. No, there's a microphone in between us, and we're yelling hot fire. If you're in the Twitch chat right now, there is brand new emotes and actions in the fucking Twitch chat for you guys to be able to interact with us and tell us if we have a hot take. The show's starting. There's blue headphones. If there's a hot take, there's headphones with fire. Those fucking stick. Also, you know, Ippo's got a nice pair of headphones for his channel as well. So we've been trying to do everything we possibly can. There's brand new things in the Twitch thing for channel points and everything else. There's things telling you to clip it, so that way we could upload it to our TikTok. So that way you guys are in charge of some of our content that we're uploading across the entire demographic of socials. So that way you guys are also helping us show other people what you guys would want to share with your friends or whatever about the show itself.
But I really like the idea for They're good redeems. I like them all.
I thought they were cool, but I wanted to make sure that they were high enough to where people had to actually spend time with us to actually know who we are, know who the guests are, and stuff like that.
I like the most expensive one. That's pretty good.
Which one's that? I don't remember what one.
Live react to a video.
Yeah, no, I thought that was a good idea.
Definitely.
Like, I know some videos we would have to pre-watch or like make sure that there's not gamer words and all that.
Exactly.
Which is why I wanted to make sure it was placed as one of the higher ones, but I also wanted it to be available that if you sat here and took the time, you 100% could get a reaction and an interaction with the chat and everything else with the video.
I'm down to, like, I consume so much random shit. I definitely be down to just review random shit that people in the chat want to see, because that's fucking dope.
Yeah, obviously we don't want to sit here and do a 30-minute segment on one fucking YouTube video or something like that, but we definitely could do a fucking segment on like a nice little 5-10 minute clip.
5 to 10, exactly. Yeah. Something like that.
No problem, Splendid. No worries. Man is tired. He is faded. He drove all the way from fucking Louisiana or back to Louisiana, wherever the fuck he was. He is fucking exhausted. Hopefully he raids us out and we get nice little boost from him coming in too.
True enough. I forgot he was still alive. Yeah.
Yeah, we should have Josh's raid and possibly Ash's raid, so that would be fucking sick.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I gotta sometimes when we go live, I'd like to stream and then try to raid you somehow after you've gone live. I might do that and come up with something just to leave on my, like, a short video or some shit. Actually, if you send me that same, like, that 1 minute long video,
yeah,
I could just like loop that, basically, at the end of a stream and then raid you once you've already gone live.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, literally,
I never even thought about doing that before. Why the fuck wouldn't I? Because I usually stream like later in the day anyway. So.
Well, that's what's cool about this whole new thing that I started doing today. So I'm streaming every now and then for like 3-4 hours at a time when I'm doing stuff and sitting at my computer, so that way I can have music playing and stuff like that. I'm throwing up 3-4 hours worth of COD footage that I'm
gonna say I saw you with the rerun today. I like that. Yeah. I got that notification when I was driving. Yeah.
24 hours worth of fucking Modern Warfare 2 footage. I don't want to go too far.
You have that much shit, man.
Yes.
Goddamn.
Yes.
Oh, goddamn. Did you go through like every gun, or did you just kind of use the meta?
No, I didn't just use the meta. I kind of went through and I found the guns that I wanted to use. But the way that they have the structuring of how the guns are leveled up and stuff like that, you have to use a lot of them to get the guns that you want to use. Like the P90 M4, you had to use the M4, which was dog shit. And then you had to use a single shot M4 to just unlock the P90 M4, which is actually a really good way for them to do it. Just pushing you through every single individual gun to try.
That is cool, because I thought you had that right off the bat. That's sick. Okay.
There was a basic creator class with it, but like when you actually play with a gun, you want to be able to see what the attachments are and how
shit on it. Yeah, God, yeah, that's huge.
Did they add the models? I have no idea if they added the models or not. It would be fucking sad if they didn't. They do have the MK2 though, which is the cowboy rifle.
If they don't add the models, that's disgusting.
Some of y'all never been bullied by a Kimbo 1887 and
across the map, man. Oh. Before they nerfed them, those things were snipers, man. Just hip fire. Freaking, I didn't use them much, but like it was insane. Hear me out. Little retarded. Black Ops 1, as you know, my fave COD game. Akimbo HS10s. That shit ripped. That was fun.
I don't like
that. Shotguns sucked, but it was still fun.
They nerfed them so bad when you put them in Akimbo. It was sad.
I know, you had to be on top of someone. It wasn't like the models. It wasn't anything like that.
The single HS10 was better than the Akimbo HS10.
I was never a fan of using it on its own.
My favorite shotgun in that game, which is the shotgun nobody liked. I love using the stakeout.
No. Not a fan. I
had way too many kills in that game. I had way too much fucking fun in that game.
The FAMAS.
FAMAS was a 3-shot, but did you know that the AUG was the same exact shots to kill, same exact fire rate?
I loved the AUG.
Only a different reload time, and
I just don't like the optics on them.
They're all the same. All of them. Other than the Susat scope. That's the only difference.
And Susats suck. I hate using them in any game because they're just chunky. They obscure too much shit. I don't like them. No.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely, man.
M14. M14. Fave.
I love the M14
fucking gun in the game, probably. I'd say.
I love the M14. But yeah, Obviously, we do have a guest probably coming on Saturday. We should be live streaming it on Saturday. We were contemplating about going through and pre-recording it. I think we're going to do it more the milk way and just when we have a podcast, do it.
Yeah.
And we're going to throw in the Just the Boys episodes. So we're kind of full for the month of like 4 to 5 episodes a month.
Fucking right.
And kind of just do it that way.
Yeah, but, I'm good with that because like it just opens up more opportunities for getting guests. Because I mean, obviously Monday night streaming it live doesn't always work for everyone. Definitely be able to get more people.
Yeah, and we're not. Neither one of us are super worried about. Oh, we have this to worry about or that to worry about, or we have voice.
Sometimes Monday probably won't work for you or me. What if another hurricane rolls through? That was fucked. Like I didn't lose my power for very long here, but some people still don't have power since Friday night. A lot of people still don't.
During the ice storm of last year, I was out of power for like fucking 8.5 hours.
Damn.
And PK lost audio after like 30 minutes, and I'm sitting there trying to edit and re-upload it without fucking internet, without fucking power. Woody's like, what the hell is going on? I said, Woody, I have no internet. I have no power. What the fuck do you want me to do? Yeah. I'm sitting here in the dark, bud, with my MacBook on my lap. I have it all fixed. I just have no way to fucking get it to you. Do you want me to upload it? If I upload it, you're paying for my phone bill. I don't care if that's what you want me to do.
Oh God.
Just know what we're doing beforehand.
Just get him to buy you a plan with unlimited data and an eSIM right then and there. Bam.
Oh, my unlimited data is only fucking $45 a month, but fuck.
That's not too bad.
No. My phone bill's fucking sick. I love fucking Spectrum Mobile.
Woody big thread moment. One head moment. I thought that was a T from here. I'm gonna make this.
But yeah, the fucking Spectrum phone bill's fucking sick. I pay $45 for my phone, which is a iPhone 13 Pro Max. $45 a month, and then I can choose if I want unlimited data or by the gig. By the gig is $15 a month, or if I go up to unlimited, because I have 2 phones on my plan, it's $30 a month for each phone.
That is pretty good. That's actually fucking cheap. See, like there's so much more competition in the US. Fucking all telecommunications shit is more expensive in Canada than across the entire US because there's so little competition. Like it is a monopoly between Bell, Rogers, and TELUS. And then every other smaller brand just uses one of the 3 or 2 of the 3 different fucking providers' networks because that's all there is across the entire country. It sucks.
Yeah.
And because where most of people in Canada just live along the border, like within an hour or 2 of the US border, like there's just shit coverage elsewhere in the country with a lot of them still.
Unlimited data unlimited 5G lasts until the throttle cap. After the throttle cap, then it goes down to 4G.
And what's that, like 50 gigs or 100 gigs a month?
No, it's completely unlimited. You can use however much you want. It drops the speed from 2 gig a second to 20 megabit. Which is a big jump.
If that's all you get throttled to, that's fucking amazing. That's better than
it just throttles it to Verizon 4G, which is all I have around me anyway.
That's the thing with like I have a phone that is 5G capable. No 5G towers anywhere the fuck near me.
Unless I go down to the cities that are around me, there's no fucking 5G where I'm at, which fucking sucks. But it is what it is.
I barely get 4G at my house half the time. Honestly, like my data from here is shit. I get like a meg maybe.
I have 2 bars right now.
Yeah, that's typically like max what I'll get out of 5.
Yeah, and like it'll be like, you disconnected and everything else.
And like even going outside here doesn't help because the nearest tower for me is on a mountain that away on the other side of it. And other than that, there's one like 5 miles across the bay that way.
Yeah, they're
and part of the lake, so like fucking that's definitely more
because this is a resort area. All of the Catskills was like one of the biggest resort areas in the entire fucking world for the longest time. But I have a ski resort right near me. They're putting up a 5G tower, not even like 5 miles from my house, 10 miles from my house.
Ooh, I hope that's good enough fucking service because like the higher bandwidth that these antennas use, the shorter they travel, right? And that's why fucking 5G is prevalent in most cities. You can get it through a lot of cities because they just put antennas on the outside of fucking all sorts of buildings and shit. They try to.
But the fact that we're at 22
more directional too,
or 2,300 feet in the air, will 100% cover a hell of a lot more than what it already does.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
Yeah.
I'm jelly.
Oh, it's going to be fucking fantastic. It's just waiting for that shit to happen. And goddamn, is it fucking getting cold, and I'm not fucking happy about it.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it. I hate the summertime compared to the winter, especially here, because like it gets so hot and fucking humid. I know other places get hotter. I've lived where it gets north of 40, so like upwards of 100 Fahrenheit, but a dry heat, and that's fuck all. But here it's like up to 90, if not higher, and then just humid as hell, and fucking I ain't about it.
These hurricanes are throwing my neck for a fucking loop.
Okay, I have arthritis in my hips, and it affects my right hip a lot more than my left. Very weird for someone of my age, and it's not from like fucking it up or anything. I've just had it for years, and it's just got worse and worse. The last few days before that hurricane, my fucking hip was on fire. And as soon as pressure returned to normal, I'm like, feels fine.
So I was sitting here. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go lay down in bed. I'm not depressed. Like I feel pretty okay. I'm just like, you know what? I need to lay down. Guess what? Ended up passing out. First time this year already. Fucking hell, it's only September fucking 26th, and I'm already passing out because of pain and pressure and shit like that. I'm not fucking happy. Not fucking happy. But like my shoulders all fucking flared out and shit. It looks like I have a fucking wing. It's fucking ridiculous.
Just like all bound up?
Yeah.
Like your muscles are just fucked down.
Yeah, so like my trap fucking swells, which pulls your fucking shoulder blade out.
That'd be so tight.
And then when your shoulder blade pops out, then it causes your rotator cuff to swell. And then it's just like, I don't want to do anything. And it puts pressure on my neck and it makes me black. And it's man. I wasn't tired, but my mom calls. She's like, "Are you sleeping?" I said, "No, I was laying in bed watching YouTube." I looked at the time and it was 20 minutes later. I was like, "Oh, okay. I guess it's time for me to get up and get downstairs and get ready to do the show and just hang out and relax." But fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. Shit's fucking retarded. I can't stand this shit.
That's brutal. Like I said, this is the only time I've ever felt my body seriously affected by weather before.
Yeah,
that's what I'm fucking chopping it up to anyway. Maybe I'm just fucking retarded, self-diagnosing, but I definitely have arthritis in my hip. That much I know for sure.
And after hearing like fucking Andrew Tate
I know, Cloudy, I'm not old.
After hearing Andrew Tate talk about places like Bulgaria and Moldova and everything else in fucking Europe, I'm actually fucking questioning fucking leaving the US. Just getting the fuck out of here. Yeah. Like, depending on what the fuck happens, obviously, but like, just up and fucking moving somewhere. Like, I have a remote job. If all of this stuff blows up the way that it should, my schedule doesn't fucking matter where the fuck I live.
True, as long as you got a place with fucking decent internet.
Exactly. I can fucking do whatever the fuck I want.
A lot of island nations appeal to me, but not like stupid hot ones, like mostly ones in the Atlantic. Cayman Islands, I considered at one point because I worked with a dude who he had lived there for like on and off for like 5 or 6 years. And this guy I met him working for a company in oil and gas, like doing a bunch of random fucking shit for them. And this guy was a pipe fitter and rope access technician, and he was older than my fucking dad. But he lived in the Yukon, came from the Yukon, fucking spent 10 years in China, like having Boilermaker and pipe fitting knowledge, building fucking beer brewing equipment when their microbrew industry took off really hard. And that shit happened in China before the US, oddly enough, like at least 10, 15 years ago now. Spent 10 years in Shanghai building that shit, made millions.
What, do they have like more regulation?
Cleaned a bunch of money in the Cayman Islands, and he's like, place is the best place on earth tax wise. Fucking property and shit's expensive, but if you can ever get yourself down there, like,
I was listening to Andrew Tate, and he was like, you know, my house right now is $2 million. Now, if you've seen their house, it's fucking insane. That house in the fucking United States would be like $7-8 million. Is
it like a newer places there?
Yeah, it's in the city limits. Okay. It's fucking a modern house, and it's like maybe 5,000 to 7,000 square feet.
Okay, it's
fucking. He's massive. Like, I paid $2 million for this house. I was like, dude, If I could go and make probably like $1,000 a week, $1,200 a week, I could live and be completely comfortable and not fucking worry about anything for the rest of my life. Be in a nicer fucking climate, not have to worry about shit.
Climate's the biggest thing that matters to me for somewhere. Like
I wouldn't be afraid to live in the Balkans. I wouldn't be afraid to live in fucking...
no, that'd be very nice weather.
I wouldn't be afraid to live around Greece somewhere, like around like the border of Greece. I wouldn't be afraid to live in Ukraine when it's not a war-torn shithole.
110%. I've always loved that country. I've considered it before as well.
I wouldn't be afraid to live in fucking Germany if it wasn't a shithole.
Yeah, Germany's a very expensive country to live in. I don't know. But are you prepared to pay a $10,000 radio broadcasting license to stream on Twitch from Germany? Because that is actually required of people.
I don't know.
Their internet laws are so antiquated that to stream on a platform like Twitch for free, not even making money, you need the same broadcasting license a radio and TV host needs, which is 10,000 USD.
I wouldn't be afraid to go somewhere like Norway or Sweden, like towards the bottom, towards Denmark and shit.
Sweden is very nice. The only thing is like all those Nordic languages are so confusing to me. Like it would take a lot to learn them because they're like German. Like some words are massive. Nothing makes sense.
Yeah, but a lot of them also understand English. So as long as you can cross that border
same as any big city like that, you'd be able to. I've obviously considered France because I've been able to speak French for fucking years of my life. And
but like southern France would be fucking fantastic.
Probably too warm for me, honestly. Like I need somewhere with a nice winter. I'm not
saying like super southern. I'm saying just like border of fucking France with the Atlantic.
Well, anything on the Mediterranean coast in France is so fucking expensive.
Oh, I know.
That shit is insane.
That's why I was saying like the Balkans and that shit. That shit would probably be super fucking nice.
I've considered the UK too. Like Scotland, I feel like I would love because kind of similar.
Right in with your ginger ass bullshit.
That would be Ireland. I don't know about Ireland.
Scotland's fucking red too, bro.
Be cool. Oh yeah, there's a lot of them there. That's where like most of my family on both sides comes from.
My family is so fucking mixed with every little fucking country around Europe. It's fucking insane.
Pretty much just English, Scottish, and my grandmother's like full blown Métis. So one of her parents completely native Canadian, and then
I'd be completely up for Australia. Just saying.
Australia?
I wouldn't be completely opposed as long as the internet and everything kind of checks out. Any of those fucking island nations above Australia, like whatever one of those works. Not Thailand because I don't want to deal with the problems of Thailand, but like any of those fucking countries that look nice and just, I wouldn't be fucking opposed to anywhere.
Philippines?
Maybe. Who the fuck knows, man?
Thing is, just like the weather and shit there, it's so crazy. I don't know about island nations, especially in like Southern Pacific like that, because the fucking that shit is hitting them so much harder with every year and year. Like, hurricane that just happened, worst one to ever hit Canada that we've recorded, which is fucked already, damaged pressure wise and everything. It's wild. And like the storms they get, the cyclones they get are so much worse. So much worse. With
like tsunamis and all that shit.
Not to mention how low a lot of those fucking countries are anyway.
That's why I'm saying, like, I can't speak in depth about one specific place.
There are a lot of places I would consider, though, 100%.
Like, there's only one continent that I'm like, absolutely none of this. I'm kind of open to everywhere else. Let's find something
Australians.
Cool.
I fucking love Australians too. I've worked with quite a few good ones in real life, and they were like still flying back and forth to Australia all the time. So like all the fucking weird bogan lingo I picked up from them, just fucking stupid humor, always imprinted on me. I love them. Great people.
Fucking Drap came home last night. Shout out to Drap.
Love him.
He was back last night. It was fucking fantastic. Nope. You and
I got home pretty late in the day last night. I was on for a while, and then I went and ate, and then sat back down here and fell asleep on my fucking desk. Literally put my head down for 2 seconds, and I was asleep for like 2 hours. Man, I was so fucking tired just after the past weekend. Just
I recorded for 6.5 hours last night.
Oh, did you? Nice.
Yeah.
Is beta done now?
Yeah, beta's done now. They killed it completely. I juked Kringle out pretty badly. He's like, wait, you're playing? He's like, how are you texting in chat? Because I wasn't actually talking or anything like that. I literally left it as a rerun.
You were texting in chat as your rerun was playing on Twitch. Yeah. Fucking hilarious.
And then I sometimes like I popped on my camera and popped on the mic just to like talk and stuff like that. But I was sitting there, you know, talking with my hands. And how are you playing? I'm not playing. This is all old, man. This is all old. The fuck you
shouldn't have told him. Shouldn't have told him right away. She went like, "What do you mean? Hop on."
He tried. He even said in the chat, he's like, "Zach, how are you playing this?" I said, "I'm not playing this. I'm working right now. What the fuck are you talking about?"
Oh my god!
I told everybody I was doing this. Why the hell is everybody surprised?
What a legend! Yeah, it was a great idea.
I'm gonna post in the chat the YouTube link just that way we can start transferring people over there.
Dingle just sub-eronied.
Spamming it and just go. We got Kringle fucking street. We got Kringle fucking subbing. Cool shit.
Thank you, brother. That's much appreciated. Like I can be both a dom and a sub, so thank you for subbing, Kringle.
I'm not a switch like that, man. I don't know how you do that.
No. You gotta try it all. It's the best of both worlds.
Nah, why the hell would you sit there and swap back and forth? I'm dom completely.
I don't mean it doesn't have to like. It can just be like one encounter the other, or you can swap back and forth. Like that's the best part about it. I don't know. I've just always enjoyed both sides of it all equally.
I remember when Myth was like, "Yeah, you know, you're submissive and breedable." I said, "Absolutely fucking not. I'm not."
Oh, if anything, yeah. No comment. No comment.
With the amount of cheese in your cheese boiler,
no,
I promise you have a little bit more estrogen than I do, bud.
Cloudy said we just need to take Cuba and everything back to the Panama Canal. I don't think a lot of Mexico would like if you guys tried to take, the entire Gulf of Mexico. It's called the Baja California. Why not just give it to California? I mean,
dude, I wonder how nice Argentina is. We'd both fit in there.
I don't know about South America. If I was to go to South America, it'd have to be like far South America.
That's what I'm saying. It's like Argentina,
preferably an island nation. Falkland Islands comes to mind. If I got like stupid fuck off, if I got stupid fuck off rich, I would probably do what a lot of people who I've met over my life have done, and then just bought really nice sailboats and then just travel a lot a lot of places around the fucking world. Because like,
well, the problem is because of who I am as a person and who my daddy is, I absolutely can't swim.
True. You hate the water. No, see, I've met people who've fucking solo sailed from like South America back up here, even further north of here, almost to Greenland, like high up in the fucking Labrador and none of it.
Dude, even like Iceland or Greenland would be fucking cool to go there for a little bit.
Also, Greenland is so fucking remote, man, and like price of Iceland food and everything
is beautiful.
Is wild. Iceland is beautiful. Actually, my mom has a like lifelong friend of hers who finally just like she's wanted to go there for most of her life, and she just went there. She got back like not even a month ago, and she spent 2 weeks there, and she fucking loved it. But she hated the few highway tunnels that she went in because they were going under the fucking sea, literally. Like a lot of huge mountain passes. She said she was scared shitless of, and like most of them had no guardrails and stuff. I was like, man, that's fucked. That sounds fun. Let's go.
That would have bothered me going through like the channel and shit like that in between the UK and France and shit. Like,
that's fuck all.
No, like there's a pass. You can even see it in the intro where there's about a mile gap in between both sides of the Hudson River that I would have to go across if I was going to the other side of the river. I won't move to the other side of the river because I don't like going over water.
Really?
Really, because my family's over here. So what's the sense in going across?
Oh, yeah, true.
I don't want to have to go across the bridge. That bridge literally gives me anxiety.
I was going to say, but you're one of those people who doesn't like driving over bridges and shit. Nah, I love architecture and like
I do too.
Cool engineering projects, bridges especially.
I love looking at them.
I've explored a lot of cool old rail bridges where I used to live in New Brunswick, the second longest fucking train bridge in Canada, man. That shit is over a mile long. And it's like at its highest, like well over 100 feet too. And just a super simple old truss bridge built in like the early 20s. Salmon River Bridge in New Brunswick. Fucking cool as shit. I did not climb up on that thing because that is fucking huge and scary and actually still has trains go on it.
I used to go to
there were older ones around there that I checked out. They're
Little Salmon River by Lake Ontario in New York. That's where we used to go camping. I know.
Little Salmon River. I've never spent any time around the Great Lakes, period. Like the closest I've really got to them and longest I've stayed around them would be Thunder Bay. And even then it's just usually stopping for not even a full day driving across Canada because I've driven between
fucking insane. I want to show you this shit. This shit's crazy.
I've driven between Alberta and Nova Scotia, or like vice versa, fucking 5 times now. And that is a long trip. That's 5,500 kilometers, like 5 days if you're taking it easy.
So this picture is actually from back in the day too, which is kind of cool. This shit is in my hometown. It's probably like 80 to 100 feet up in the air, and it goes over the fucking creek.
Oh, I love that with the big fucking brick supports and shit. That shit is cool.
Yeah. That's old. So the fucking water when Hurricane Irene and Sandy came through, it was literally halfway up those fucking supports.
Holy fuck, man.
Yeah.
Well, you saw most of the pictures that I chucked in Discord, right? I didn't take too many, but like some of the rivers and shit that were like insanely flooded. So I drove all the way to Halifax pretty well, like the airport there, and back today. So that's like, with the weather, how it was early this morning, that's taken me fucking 8 hours altogether now. It was fucked when that usually should be like 6. But the fucking flooding in some places, man, is fucking wild. Thankfully, most of the highway, the entire way there was completely like dry, or not full of water, but there were a couple spots that were actually fucked. You had to crawl through.
Oh, whatchamacallit? So the guy that I was working with when I was working at the car dealership and stuff, he's my son and my daughter's godfather. Like, he's one of my best friends. He's one of the coolest fucking people in the world. Fucking hilarious. He should have gone to be a comedian at some point instead of just being a car dealer. He is one of the most cancelable people in the fucking world right now, though, because he is just one of the most boisterous, loud, and off people I've ever met in my life.
Sounds like a nice guy.
One of
my kind of person.
One of the local places. He's gay, but he's fucking hilarious. He's just so boisterous. We're driving around, and we see the fucking water crossing the road by this shitty car dealership, and we're like, fuck. He's like, get out of the car. It's still fucking raining during this hurricane. He's like, get out of the car. Come on. We're going to go walk up to this fucking flooding road. Let's go. So we get out, we walk over to the flood. He's like, hello, sir. This is News Channel 9 coming to you from the flood from Catskill, New York. This flood right here came from one piss out of this giant cock right here.
Oh my
Flashes
God.
his full entire cock. He's like, I'm putting that up on YouTube. I was fucking 15. Fucking 15. Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. You see this fucking chocolatey brown fucking water just flowing across the fucking creek. It's fucking hilarious. So fucking funny.
That sounds illegal. I think he exposed himself to you.
Yeah, he did.
I'm not gonna lie. But it was funny, so nothing happened.
It was funny. Exactly. Yeah. So like I'm not going to say which nationality he is. I'll tell you afterwards. He's one of these, but others. So he used to drive around as he was driving as a not a taxi service essentially, but he used to work for like the local transportation company. So he would drive buses sometimes. He would transport people to their weddings and all that stuff. He would take his Razr flip phone and flip it like a selfie cam and hold it as he's driving and start screaming about how he's a Taliban taxi driver.
Holy fuck.
And just
what the fuck?
Making the most racially insensitive fucking jokes ever.
That was a chocolatey brown river, Cloudy.
Yeah.
Come on, get with the program.
one of the most fucking hilarious, off the cuff people I've ever met in my life.
Sounds like an amazing fella.
Oh, I've talked to him so many times about coming on here because I think like if he just got going,
fucking right, do it.
Getting him going would be fucking hilarious.
Fucking do it. That would be amazing.
Or like if we had one where it was a local show and you came down and we did it at like a local pizza place and just got him fucking going.
Oh, that'd be fucking great. We'd have to do like multiple ones, man.
Yeah,
I'd love to do something IRL eventually.
He's one of the greatest fucking people. He genuinely fucking is. He's fucking hilarious.
Like we've both had some good ideas for like IRL shit to do, especially just with like the format you said, a different camera and shit. That would be
yeah. Not just do 2 cams and film it and flip it back and forth as people are talking, or 1 cam as like it's a chair and you're sitting there with everybody. And
a 360 cam, would be fucking sick. That would be amazing.
Oh, dude, these fucking ideas, man. I was trying to run those ideas the other.
I don't know how no one's ever really done that. I've tried to find I've never seen a podcast done in that format yet.
Even one of the largest podcasts that just started. It's called The Yard. It's fucking who the fuck? It's Ludwig's podcast.
Oh, okay.
He just started a show.
Cool.
And it's a split cam podcast. And I was like, dude, you could just be doing this so much better. You could be doing this so much fucking better if you did a 270 cam. That's all you got to do. Just do a 270 cam or 180 cam. And it would look so fucking sweet.
It would be cool. Yeah. It's just like if you get the lens wrong, then it's just going to be so weird on any regular 16:9 or 21:9 fucking website, like YouTube, anywhere else.
YouTube does 360 video. So does Facebook.
Can you do it live?
Yes.
Really? I didn't realize they had that functionality. I thought that all that stuff was always just posted after the fact. That's cool.
It can be posted after the fact, but yes, it can be done live.
Okay.
It's such a cool fucking idea and integration. But I think anything that would be local or in real life, unless it's running off somebody's data plan or we're at my house or something, or we're at a place where we pay for the internet, doing something live would be extremely fucking hard.
Yeah, would be. Starlink.
Yeah, just be like, Murph, give us Starlink.
We need to get sponsored. We need to ask Elon.
Elon, give me Starlink, brother.
We will talk about you on every episode.
Exactly. We'll give you a shout out on every.
We will talk shit about you in every episode. I mean, there's a lot to talk shit about with the guy. He is pretty fucking crazy. He is the epitome of every single ultra billionaire owns every damn corporation. 2 steps away from being a fascist dictator from every piece of media where corporation is bad guy, but
before
he's a pretty amazing guy for being a fucking business because a lot of them are actually fucked and do not care about people and pump chemicals into people. This guy a little different,
but before we go into fascist dictators, I would love if there's a fucking MLG Toronto this year to go up and fucking meet Hex and do a podcast with Hex, and we just go hang out in Toronto for 2 days.
I've never even been outside of the airport out of Pearson International in Toronto, because every time I've driven through Ontario, there's no point in me going that far south, and the traffic is fucked. So I like to steer clear of the 401, all the really, really busy highways.
I wonder
the fastest way to get from one side to the other. Ontario usually takes 2 days to drive through. It's the worst part of driving through Canada.
I wonder if it would be faster for you to drive to the New York border and then transport yourself to Buffalo and then go over.
To Buffalo first? Because Buffalo borders...
Buffalo borders Toronto, Niagara Falls.
Yeah, it's right by Niagara.
Yep.
Closest to me I know would be somewhere in Quebec. I'm actually just looking at that now. I know your geography pretty good, but...
Yeah, I don't know exactly where the province is split, but if you drove to New York in the top of New York and just...
Well, still time-wise, the cheapest way for me to drive there, or quickest, would be just straight through Maine. Again, I've driven
but you'd still be going
through I could personally drive
New York anyway. You know what I'm saying? You'd still be coming through here.
I wonder time-wise how different it would really be, because you have to go way farther south than you'd like to get through most of Maine and New Hampshire.
Either way, you would probably be going south enough to meet up with Toronto anyway. But no, I think that would be a cool fucking idea, is just going there and doing a fucking podcast.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. I don't know.
Obviously, we got to get a
most
budget.
Of the bigger cons are in like Canada. Most of them Toronto and like fucking Vancouver, I would imagine. But like even some shit like that would be sick.
Yeah, I wish there was cool shit that actually happened in fucking New York. The only con that I've ever heard of that happened in New York that wasn't in the city was they did a Star Trek con at Port Ticonderoga, which makes absolutely no idea.
I love Star Wars, and I'm like one of the people adamantly against Star Trek. I'm on one side of the fence with that. You'd head back northeast, dude. That'd be sick. I would love that. Can you imagine?
I would have to get my passport to go into Canada, but
same. My passport's expired as of like 3 years ago now. I just haven't gone to the US in so long. Literally, the last time I went was brain 2014.
But that same guy, his brother, I don't know if he still owns it or still like a part owner of it. He actually just had a stroke. Hopefully he's doing better.
Oh, fuck no way. Rough, man.
Whatchamacallit? They owned a strip club up by Messina, right across the border in the reserve.
Can ladies be full nude in New York in a strip club?
It wasn't in New York, it was in Canada.
Oh, in Canada, right over the border. Oh, that's a good one then.
Yep. You were allowed to be in there at 18. That's where they were going to bring me for my 18th birthday.
Quebec.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, come on, bud. Come on, bud.
Quebec, Manitoba, and Alberta, you guys don't understand. They can all drink at 18.
Connection super fucky right now, Terry. That's what the hell is going on. Both of us are having weird connection issues.
Yeah, mine's dipped down. Mine's actually a nice resolution now, it seems, but like my power came back on like 12 hours before my internet did. So that's power grid, not that reliable around here, but communication services exactly where I live, even worse.
Yeah, I have to call them to see what the fuck's going on because I do have those spikes. Like I have a spike right now.
I haven't even speed tested myself since I got my internet back, actually.
Like I have 1 bar, there it goes now. Now it's getting more and more. It's literally not even wireless. There it goes now. That's super fucking consistent.
We're looking almost normal. Upload speed a little lower, but that's
the new fascist leader of fucking Italy. Fascism is back, supposedly. They said this bitch is so far right, she will surprise and scare the rest of Europe.
Giorgia Meloni. Haven't really read much about her.
I haven't either. No, I just heard about this earlier. It surprised me that another country in Europe went back fascist instead of just going back and even getting a centrist kind of candidate. I was kind of surprised.
Like their population, they've always looked at a lot of social issues and shit different than a lot of Europe, and they just have super conservative, super traditional values. Like they are stubborn fucking people, and it's not just, well, it obviously translates into a lot of like the Italian immigrants, I would say, who are across North America, but like stubborn people. Will fight to get what they want.
The shit that they stick to, I don't even 100% disagree with either. A lot of it is like all national traditional values of like, you take care of the kids, I do all the work. Doesn't matter what I do for work, but just understand if I say something you respect. Like, it's all the normal shit that's fucking going on.
Yeah, patriarchal and just weird. Yeah.
Italy is a shit show and always has been politically, but she isn't too extreme. I heard that even righties are scared of her, and I don't know why. I didn't look into it too much, but this shit's fucking crazy. Let's see.
I wonder where their last election was. I've never really followed their politics at all.
Which is what I also thought it was funny that they're going back to a fascist dictator, supposedly, but her name also starts with an N. That was kind of funny to me.
Mussolini. I'm sure people will start calling her that, something like that. Oh man, gotta love it.
So she publicly and in multiple languages said that the Italian right has handed fascism over to history for decades now. The problem with fascism in Italy always begins with the electoral campaign. When the Italian left, she said, wheels it out the black wave to smear its opponents.
Kringle is only figuring out that Sasha Grey streams on Twitch now. Yeah, she's been streaming on Twitch for quite a while. You are late to that one.
Yep.
Rate her after the podcast.
Exactly, man. She'll.
Oh my god, I'm down. That'd be hilarious.
Thank you, Hot Load Zach. Like, oh my god.
You fucking should. You should actually, please.
I don't even follow her, so I will have to follow her.
Yep. Sure you don't. I don't believe you.
I actually don't.
Why was she in Kringle's recommended? So what kind of
she's pushed by Twitch a lot.
Are you sub to Kringle?
Dude, it'd be cool as fuck to talk to one of them.
Oh yeah, man. I bet they have some wild fucking stories.
She's not even in my fucking recommended. She's not even being.
She actually was at one point for me too. I'm just talking shit on him for no reason. Get her on the show. Does she do? Would she do that thing?
The only one on here that's like a titty streamer is fucking Amaranth in my live channels and recommended channels that I would like.
I don't know why people are so obsessed with her. She's so boring.
The amount of money she's making is fucking nuts.
It's whack.
I saw a clip of hers from a couple days ago, and she said she's making like $600K a month.
What the actual?
And she has about 40,000 people turning into her when she's live streaming 24.
And she still lives in the US?
When she's sleeping.
Where is she from? I don't even know where she's from. She's in the US.
I have no idea. I think it's probably Texas.
Okay.
But yeah.
Why would you not be in a tax haven of some sort if you're making that kind of money and doing nothing but sleeping on Twitch?
When you stream you sleeping, that would fucking scare me. I would end up jerking off 110%.
That's what they're there for.
She literally said, she's like, I have an alarm thing on my screen that says, I'll wake up at 10 and start working and doing all the normal stuff. The viewers spike right before that alarm goes off because they don't know if I'm going to like wake up and strip and forget that I'm on Twitch or whatever.
Fuck's sake.
Dude, in my half awake ass, I 100% would be like shirt off, dick out.
Josh didn't see your raid request. He's actually dying. Oh, man.
Oh, no. Josh,
hope he's not PKing in the wildy. He's going to get shit clapped.
It'll probably be theater of blood that just drains all of his life force.
Ash Bale is a view stealer? What?
Ash Bale is a view stealer. He's got a whole hot 5 views right now.
Oh, my gosh. He's stealing views from the homies.
Oh, fucker.
We're tied, apparently. I don't know.
Yeah, we got 7 total. We got 2 homies on YouTube too.
Oh, true. I don't have it pulled up right now because I looked at the.
You can
the yard
hover
channel
over top of the YouTube, the viewer thing, and see everything.
Wait, in Streamlabs? I don't fucking know that.
Yep.
What?
It shows you where they all are.
I haven't. I didn't think there were like any settings at all on this shit.
No, this thing's fucking sick. If you hover over the little eyeball, it shows you where they're all at.
Little eyeball. I'm so confused.
You don't have the little eyeball up in the top?
I don't have a little eyeball in the top.
Next to live?
No.
Oh. That's actually good to know. Then when Myth was choking when there was 500 people in chat, it wasn't because he saw the number of 500 viewers. It was literally just because the chat was going too fast for him to concentrate.
I mean, maybe. Oh, if he was just trying to reply to every message. Yeah, see, I get worried about doing that. If I ever get raided by someone with a shitload of people or some shit on Twitch, I will be fucked. I will be doing that. If people spam my chat, because I am a person who like reads every single fucking thing. Like, I want to interact with the people who watch my shit when I'm usually just streaming Stalker because they're all fans of the fucking game and shit, you know?
No, absolutely. But I thought that he was freaking out because the numbers were increasing. And we were at the top of podcasting, and that we had the top of everything. You can't see it.
I can't see it.
Yeah, he couldn't see it.
Just making sure. Yeah, there's nothing else. There's no like hotkey I could set for that because choking on cheese curds. Oh my fucking god.
So back into Italy, you guys brought up this idea, Mob Boss D&D.
I don't remember who exactly first fielded that. It was either Cowboy or Cloudy. I remember it was like the three of us talking about it, and then Kringle got in on it too. And we were like, if something was set in like the 70s, maybe the 80s, I don't know where, like some sort of a shorter like homebrew campaign, a bit more of a story. It was not you. I think it was mostly Cowboy, right? Oh, Kringle. Okay.
Was me.
It was me, Mario.
Yeah, we all have to do it in accent though.
Oh, of course. Yeah, that could be pretty good though. If Cloudy's on board, that'd be a fun run to try to record. I think that could be silly. That could be silly. We just got to get him comfortable enough with the idea because I don't know.
I think you guys are.
He's a great DM. He's a fucking amazing DM, man. I just I'm shocked that he'd never done it before.
You're not the Don. I actually have mafia ties in my family, you fucker.
You got to get Cloudy to read into more about your family's history with that shit and try to make something off of it, like set back then in like the 20s or 30s. That could be cool.
How we're fighting FDR, who's the governor of fucking New York. And
fucking wild.
How we're fighting, dealing with the fucking throughway and starting schools and towns and shit. I could do it, but there are still rules.
Of course.
No rules.
And like I said, like you'd have to, like, good thing to do would be blending some of the shit or just straight ripping it from Call of Cthulhu too, because like obviously deals with firearms and some more modern stuff. Like it could be done. It'd be really good.
That's why we go back to the like 1919, 1918, right after World War I.
That could be cool. Or even further back.
No, we're talking mafia. We're talking like mob. That's true. Like right during Prohibition, right when that shit started.
True.
That's when you do that shit. Yeah. You don't go 70s, 80s.
Then we'd have to incorporate vehicles and be.
Because if we go 70s, 80s, you would have to be a hippie because I'm sorry, you definitely don't look like a mob guy.
I would have to slick the hair back and put a lot of greasy shit in it. That doesn't sound fun.
Imagine you trying to talk about gabagool and,
the gabagool.
Your hair. Yeah.
I'd have to grow a big pasta gun for this first, man. It would have to take a few months.
Any ranged weapon is a firearm, just a reskin. 20s bird person. No, nobody wants a bird person.
No more. Man, if I ever have to play with a bird person again in D&D, whether it's you or someone else, I might redacted out a window. Because it is just excruciating.
I actually have a fantastic fucking recipe for you to use for Kringle's bird person.
Do you?
Yeah.
You see, he's a big fucking chicken, man. I think at least 6.
You take some of Turbo's fentanyl, and you take some of Turbo's Nyquil.
The herb fentanylis.
And you throw it in a nice cast iron pan, and you heat it up.
You mean Cloudy's cough medicine?
Yeah, Nyquil.
No, it has to be old-timey, though. It's going to be like opium and cocaine and a bunch of shit mixed together,
I was just making a joke about how all these fucking retards are making NyQuil chicken to the point where the fucking FDA has come out saying don't make NyQuil chicken.
I forgot about that being a meme. Are people actually doing that?
Yes. Can we just let the people neck themselves, please?
Wait, what? This is...
Yes, it's actually a thing.
Like, people are still making this, not as a meme.
Not as a meme. It got bigger on TikTok.
God damn it, TikTok.
It got bigger on TikTok. Why the fuck? Yeah, they are taking full bottles of NyQuil with fucking chicken breast, throwing it in a cast iron pan, and fucking cooking it.
Oh, apparently you can absorb it even while you're cooking it, while it's vaporized. boiling off. Okay, yeah, that's understandable. That's fucked.
Think anytime your mouth is open, you're absorbing
burn your lungs most likely.
Yeah, and if you fuck up and grab the fucking mentholated one, it's also going to open up all the pores in your face and in your nose and everything else.
Oh my god. Searches for Nyquil Chicken just because of someone having reposted that shit on TikTok again.
Yep.
Went from 5 searches a day on the 14th of September to 7,000 a day. That was what appears to have originated on the ye old wonderful 4chan in 2017. Shocking.
Yep. Surprise, surprise.
What a place. What a place.
But yeah, no.
A wretched hive of scum and villainy.
To me, this is the same exact thing as fucking Tide Pods. When fucking retards were eating Tide Pods 4 or 5 years ago, this is the same level of bullshit as that.
I've been at stores where they had to have them locked up, and I was like, is this serious? Like, are y'all fucking with me? Kids are actually trying to snack on these. And apparently, they were just worried about it. So, yeah.
The funniest one of those that you remember that time span where like 5 or 6 of those challenges came out?
There's so many dumb things like that.
The funniest dumb one that I saw.
I don't like the cinnamon challenge. You ever do that one?
No, the females that were trying to suck up a condom through their nose and have it come out the other side too.
Yeah, unless you're Steve-O doing it with a deviated septum. That's disgusting. Just have
the 2 sides.
Just imagine all the slimy lube in your fucking sinuses. Like, that just sounds... why? That's so gross. Oh, man.
And then you have all these, like, preppy chicks who are still trying to be preppy but do fucking TikTok challenges. And they're like, I'm going to use flavored condoms because they're cool, pretty colors, and they taste good. Oh, it smells like banana. Fucking idiots, I swear.
I don't even know if I've ever even seen flavored condoms other than in, like, a Spencer's. Like,
I don't remember where I got them, but I remember...
Oh, my God. I've certainly never smelled one.
I was 15.
Or seen one, or tasted one.
And I ended up getting handed a full entire pack of them. They were banana, strawberry, and orange. Yep. I don't know why anybody would genuinely suck on a condom. It doesn't make sense to me.
I don't get it.
And it makes you really wonder, because think, if sugar's added to that, that is a yeast infection and beer making waiting to happen.
No, they definitely don't use sugar. It's some weird fucking artificial sweetening shit of some sort. I know.
But I'm saying, like, you know for damn shit that's not completely clean fucking burning shit.
That's what I've always thought of when, like, that's the main reason why I've never even considered it, because that's just like, that's not right. Things that have chemicals to make them flavored, they shouldn't be going in there. Like, that's got to be throwing something off.
It has to be, man. It fucking has to be. There's no fucking way in the hell that people are just fucking with a banana condom and all of a sudden, nothing gets thrown off.
I'm guessing they suck it afterwards, right?
Exactly.
Before or after?
I don't fucking know.
They use one for anal. It's like chocolate banana cream pie flavor. You know, it's good shit. Get
it? So I fucking saw this shit. And it pissed me off genuinely. It was like, well, this is what my wife gave me after I got a vasectomy. And it was a whole bunch of fucking candies and food and stuff. That was nut jokes. And you know for damn sure there's like 15 fucking women that's like, ha ha ha, that's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious.
That is rough.
If I handed you no uterus ale, I'm sure you would be fucking pissed. Like, one was oatmeal cream pies, and it said, you can give me unlimited cream pies.
The thought of anyone getting coerced into anything remotely that, like, yeah, it's reversible, but it's still, that's a major operation. Like, fucking, that's just so fucking
knife in my nuts.
Yeah, no, that shit scares me. Like, I've thought about it before, but I'm like, or you can just
if you're going to go down there and cut my balls with a knife, can you at least cut the fucking tendon behind my dick and I grow 3 inches too? Can we just at least do them at the same time, please? I don't need 3 inches.
I wish sometime that there were like decent, like oral male contraceptives, but like at the same time, I probably wouldn't trust them because they'd be made by one of the big handful of large pharmaceutical companies, and they just all have done such terrible things.
If they didn't have estrogen in them, I completely would probably sign off on it.
Right. That's
but for damn sure you're going to be growing some bitch ass tits. You're going to get fat.
Right? They do a lot of fucked up hormonal shit to you, which is the worst part. The ones that
so the only way to even that out is going on fucking T, and then you fucking lose everything.
Right. It's just fucked.
I think PK's take on that shit actually makes a lot of sense. Why the fuck would a guy take it to begin with? None of the problem is this. I made the decision even before kids, though I literally only date moms, that after my second actual kid, I'm snipping the boys.
We can all just be asexual little angels. Thank you.
No. I'm hot load for a reason. I'm hot load for a reason. If my loads aren't hot, what are we going to call me? Shooting blanks?
You've made the decision, even before kids, though. Literally only date moms. That after my second actual kid, I'm snipping the boys. Fair enough. I know a lot of guys who've got it done eventually, and doesn't always work. So one of my best friends growing up, he is the fourth of 5 children, and after their third child, his parents' third child, his father got a vasectomy, and his mom got her tubes tied, and they still went on to have 2 children. Like,
holy fuck. Yeah. That's a lot of fuck ups. Fucking That's insane. A lot of fuck ups.
Fucking insane, right? So they have a spread of like, it's gotta be 25 between their oldest and youngest, which is like not crazy, but they're only just entering their 50s now.
The cool thing is both of my wife's fallopian tubes were removed completely.
Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
One was done at 16, and then one was done 2 years ago.
From risk of ovarian cysts or cysts?
She had problems with the ovarian cysts and stuff, but when we were 15, my oldest was actually a twin, and the second egg, because it dropped too, implanted into her fallopian tube. So she ended up having to get that removed during the C-section. And then she just got the other one removed because, like, why risk it? If we're not having any more, there's no reason to continually
that is crazy. Have the risk. Shit. Damn.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that happening before. That's crazy that can happen.
Yeah, she had a ectopic pregnancy and a normal pregnancy at the same time.
Wow. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, I got told at least 5 or 6 times that I was going to lose her. I was going to lose my oldest kid throughout the entire pregnancy at 15, 16. And like, that's crazy to deal with as like a normal person.
I did not realize that. That's
like, as a normal,
that's fucked.
As a normal guy, you're like, oh, that's
shit,
fucking
I'd imagine. Sucks. But at that age, man.
I lost my brother at 4.
It's so sad.
So I've already seen a baby die. So I'm looking at losing my girlfriend and my kid. That's fucking horrible. Oh, I have both of them. So
yeah.
Like, it is what it is. But like, fucking hell. Like, that could have been so much fucking worse. I remember that anxiety like it was fucking yesterday.
I just can't get over that. That's so fucking wild. I didn't know that. Holy shit, man.
Yeah, and then my wife's pregnancy with this
that could have been insane.
With the baby, she had gallstones. So she was having gallbladder attacks almost all day, every day.
Fuck.
They told us like 3 or 4 times, hey, be prepared just in case anything happens. Just be aware, like, be ready for anything to happen at any point. If we have to take the gallbladder, we have to take the baby, and the baby's not going to make it. Just know what the fuck's going on. So I told her from the beginning, I was like, if anything happens, and you're put under, I'm making the decision that you are safe first. Anything that happens with the baby at that point is what happens. But saving somebody who has a guaranteed future is so much more important than saving somebody who doesn't.
True.
You don't know what a baby born at 20 weeks is going to be. You don't know what a baby born at 22 weeks is going to be.
Oh, man, to have to make that call. Could you imagine? Fuck.
Well, I thought of it this way. I was like, my brother and sister were born at 27 weeks. And my sister is completely normal, and my brother's dead. He was dead 50 minutes after he was born. So knowing that and understanding, hey, who knows what that future is, you can't bet on that to be the main thing that you're worried about in that situation. You just can't.
Right? Fuck, man. Like, you could have had twins, I even think.
Yeah.
First off, like, that could have been wild. I've probably told you that before. I was supposed to be a twin. I didn't even find this out until like 4 or 5 years ago. My mom never even mentioned it. And like, neither of my parents ever did. It's like, wait, what? Like, well, it doesn't even like matter, but yeah. Like,
3 or 4 years ago, we started reading my daughter and being like, yeah, you eated your twin.
Yeah.
You eated him.
I eated him.
You're the reason that they're not here. See how much bigger your hand is?
Maybe just he wasn't a ginger and I absorbed his soul in the womb.
Yeah, maybe you're the only ginger with a soul. Ha ha ha. Ha. But yeah,
that's actually not funny. I still don't know the specifics of like any of it. Really, no idea.
Nobody genuinely knows.
I think that'd be crazy. And like, my mom was always like, "What? Like, how does that change anything?" I'm like, "Oh my god, that changes a lot." Like, I'm just imagining now, like every stage of my childhood, if I had a fucking twin brother, that would have been so weird. So weird.
So, would you rather have a twin brother or a twin sister?
I mean, a lot of people thought me and my sister were twins. There's only like 16 months between us, and we looked very similar to each other when we were young. And shitloads of people thought we were twins because we were both pasty and ginger, and neither of our parents were gingers. My mom was like darker skinned than me.
So yeah, it's really funny because if you compare me and my two cousins that I call my brothers, you can like track going down the fucking line of like who looks like who. Like my youngest cousin who looks more like his dad than his mom doesn't fit in as much as me and my brother, but like we all kind of like flow. You can see like the percentages of like family look alike. My sisters look nothing fucking like me. They look like my stepdad's family. And it's just funny to me because it's like I fit in with them. I don't fit in with them. And it makes me giggle every fucking time.
Yeah, there's some things like I don't have a lot of like distinct facial features of like either side of my family, honestly, which is kind of weird. But I really have my dad's nose more than anything. Like we almost have the exact same. Just both big, flat.
My oldest nose is like a mix of me and my wife. So like you can see some of my features and my family's features, and you can see some of my wife's features and some of her features. My son is a spitting image of me. Just like completely spitting like my mini me, other than he has blonde hair.
Blonde hair, yeah.
My youngest is the spitting image of my fucking wife. Like perfect, like even mentality wise. The other fucking day, she wakes up from her nap and Cowboy called me. So I'm sitting there talking to Cowboy and running around doing parent shit. And she's like, she runs out, gives me a hug, gives me a kiss, says pop. So I get her a fucking Go-Gurt that I threw in the freezer. She eats about half of it, runs back out to the living room, sits down, decides I don't want this anymore, runs out, throws it away, and asks for a snack. So then I had to give her Cheetos. She ate about a half a bag of Cheetos, ran back out and said, snack. Like, what do you want? Pop. I'm not giving you another pop. Like, you're being an asshole, kid. What do you want?
Oh, that's so funny.
So she runs back out here, sits down. 2 minutes pass. Baba, now get you a Baba. Which drink do you want? She goes in the fridge, gets which drink she wants, hands it to me, fill up her cup, give it to her. She fucking runs back out into the living room. Not even 2 minutes later, not even taking a full sip out of the bottle. She runs back out, sits down at the table, starts screaming, trying to get into the freezer. I think she wants to fucking pop again. So I open up the freezer as I'm holding her. She fucking reaches in, grabs the fucking chew toy that like all babies have. She's fucking 2 years old. She doesn't fucking remember
use
what it's for.
Yeah.
she starts chewing on it. She's like, ah. And then calms right down, doesn't ask for another thing until dinner was done. I was like, what the fuck? You wanted to chew toy?
You served me for like an hour, and then that's enough.
In 20 minutes. Not even like an hour and a half. It was 20 minutes.
Oh, man.
Of a little baby running back and forth, demanding shit. This is a great stream to have a beer to. That's what we aim for, man.
Hey, appreciate that one.
That's what we aim for.
Pringle says, I don't look like my mom or dad because they didn't born me. Well, exactly.
You're from Arkansas, motherfucker.
I've always wondered, like, yeah, you definitely haven't seen pictures of either your paternal parents, right? Or your mother or father, birth parents.
People see what they want to see. My mom's family says I look like her, and my dad's family says I look like him. No, I've actually like compared picture to picture and like lined them up. It's funny because at Nick's age, I literally was him with dark hair. Like there is no difference. But the weird thing is me and my wife were comparing baby pictures from like when we were super, super little, like months old. After she got out of the NICU and I was like a couple months old, you compare them and we look like brother and sister. We're not completely impossible, but we look like fucking siblings. It's scary.
Yeah. Like I have a lot of redheaded and pasty fucking relatives, especially on my dad's side, that people say I look like. But like my dad, dark hair, his brother, light hair, his sister was like strawberry blonde when she was younger, but faded really, really quickly. Like by the time she was 30, it was like light blonde. And like his mom was blonde, his dad, brown hair. Like, and then other than that, it's just cousins on his side that are redheads. But my mom's father was a redhead, but he died when she was like 20 years old, somewhere around there. He had a heart attack at like 45.
Yeah, I started out super, super fucking blonde, like platinum fucking blonde.
Damn.
It was like a weird whitish yellow. And it transferred completely to dark brown.
Shit.
But it's funny because during the summer, like I dyed my hair last year. But if you still see, my hair's super fucking light. Like it just accepts the color and sits there.
Same. I dyed my hair in fucking, I think May or April of last year, when it was like, I don't know, that long.
Like maybe? You guys could see the whiteness up
and
here.
I got it toned gray
there.
because that's the first time I'd ever dyed my hair for fuck all. I've never done it or thought about doing it before. But my sister asked me if I wanted to do it because she wanted to practice it when she was in cosmetology. So I was like, yeah, fuck yeah. I thought about doing it before, so let's go. I'm probably going to do it again because now that my hair's getting really long, I'm starting to really hate the way it looks where it's just now the bottom like fucking third of it is blonde.
Like second or third grade, I've been dyeing my hair.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Like I dyed it my entire head blue. Like dark, like your shirt blue.
Mm-hmm.
I've dyed it this color blue. I've dyed it this color blue. I've dyed my hair so that way it looks blue and pink like cotton candy. I've dyed it green. I've dyed it red. I have purple up in my kitchen. I could do that. I just need my hair blonde first.
True.
But yeah, I've been dyeing my hair since I was in like second or third grade.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I've never considered it because like I'd never wanted to do any like crazy colors, and then like fucking dark hair, I would just look even pastier. It would just be weird. Look like fucking Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, like it was weird. It was fucking weird. Like I could do it myself. Once my hair was dyed blonde, I could recolor it, which was fucking cool. So like once my mom taught me how to actually dye my hair, she could bleach it and then I could color it however the hell I wanted. So after I cut off my afro, I dyed the entire top of my head blue. So I had like the haircut I do now, except shorter, with blue hair instead of fucking brown hair, which looks fucking cool. And then I dyed all the sides black, and then I added pink into it. Yeah, it was fun.
So yeah, you've had it every goddamn color.
Yeah.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, I've always done that shit.
I've only had silver, and that lasted like 4-ish months because it was like semi-permanent. Fucking baked.
I look like a downy redhead.
I mean, same.
When I dyed my hair red, it wasn't like Ippo
People call me retarded like on the daily. I don't disagree with them.
It was like dark fucking red. Or like ruby red.
I don't know. I never want to do any whack colors. I'm just a fan of the silver, the gray, honestly.
Gray sticks for a long ass fucking time.
And it looks good on gingers. It looks good with the almost non-existent eyebrows, which is important because I don't want to dye them because that's just gross and weird. And red beard. So otherwise, I'd have to dye everything, and then it's just.
If I still had a photo, I'd drop it in your DM. Yeah, the green was probably by far the worst, and that was only a gel, which was nice.
So that didn't last too long.
It was like 3 days because it like stayed in my hair.
That's it. Okay.
But I went to the beach when I did it, and I have a picture of me with the lesbian that I told you beat the shit out of that kid. And I'm shirtless, otherwise I'd show it on Twitch. But like dark fucking green, like emerald fucking green. It's fucking hilarious. Anything, Cloudy,
literally change anything. The topic. Anything, literally anything.
Cloudy, there's a topic change button. Guess what? You no longer can control the show like that, buddy. You can only fucking use the points to redeem that. I'm sorry, that's how it works now.
That's what he did.
Oh,
you're not looking at it on Twitch? No, he redeemed change topic.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't show up. Yeah, it doesn't show up. Yeah, I made it so they actually have to give us things to change too, where it doesn't work.
You need some sort of thing that pops up on screen or a sound alert or something when someone redeems them. That's what you need, really.
Yeah, exactly. I played by the rules.
I played by the rules. Cloudy, you'll always have like once we roll credits, you'll be listed under executive producers, and like
I can't say that word.
Official.
You fucker! Merch. I almost fucking read that. Just saying. Just saying. You almost got me. You almost got me deplatformed right fucking there.
Almost made you cluck like a chicken.
I only do that to other people. Some would call me the savior of Hyrule.
That's enough. Oh, man. It's such a good inside joke. It's just,
dude, I swear,
so good.
You know how like Eminem was like, I wanted to give MGK a career before I took it from him. I so fucking badly want to raid him with like 150 people and watch him shrivel up like a ball and just bawl his eyes out.
That would be funny.
It'd be fucking hilarious, but I don't want to give him any reason.
Nah.
But I think it'd be fucking hilarious. So actually, that goes with a nice little topic that I had in the chat, I think from last week. What was the weirdest thing you ever heard on a date? I can go first if you need me to, if you need to think.
No, you can go for it.
So we're sitting there, we're bullshitting. We're eating our fucking buffalo chicken wraps. She was sipping on some sangria. And next thing I hear was, both times I got pregnant, I took acid for like an hour and a half before. It sounds like a fun time, doesn't it? I was like, wait, so both times you got pregnant, you were on acid? Yep. So what you're saying is you can only get pregnant when you're on acid. I think this is a fair game. That was the weirdest fucking circumstance I've ever been told on a fucking date. Obviously, not been on many dates, but that one was.
Or acid. See, that's the thing. But I will agree that some of the best sex I've ever had was on acid.
I wonder.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. In Minecraft.
Yeah, shit just gets out of control. Good shit.
Yeah, I wonder. Man.
That's great.
Sounds interesting. Sounds fun.
It's fun.
Wonder what the hell it makes you feel, man.
I don't think I could ever on psilocybin. I would just feel weird. Everything feels weird. Not a fan.
I don't know.
I ate some like last year to prove a point because people like good friends of mine who still like them. Fucking, I don't know. They were like, man, you won't. You hate it. I was like, I'll still eat them just for prove a point. I don't hate it, but I just don't prefer it over anything else. Like, not a fan. Makes me feel weird. Walls breathe. It's scary.
Yeah, she was just openly telling me that shit, and I was like, I just don't understand, man. I don't understand going on a 12-hour trip of what the fuck is going on, but being with it enough to actually have sex on acid. Never felt it. Don't understand it.
You'd be surprised. Like, I have social anxiety. Definitely. It's been like good at times, bad at times, on and off. And fucking, I've been in public on LSD, and it's like, I don't know. I've been able to keep myself together.
My social anxiety is really fucking weird, but I think it's probably because of my childhood and like how I was brought up and shit like that. Like, I'm really, really good with crowds. I'm really, really good with interacting with people or a lot of people. But I have very, very hard time with specific people and figuring out if they actually genuinely give a fuck or if they don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that used to be a thing, but like, at some point, I just ended up not caring what people think about anything.
It's not even just everybody, because everybody doesn't matter. But like the small interpersonal things, that's where I genuinely like understanding how much somebody cares or how little somebody cares. That's where I fuck up, and it makes me feel so fucking autistic because I'm like, what the fuck are you trying to tell me? Do you give a fuck or do you not give a fuck? Do you give lots of fucks? I don't fucking know.
That's fucked. That's a lot of fucks.
Exactly.
You don't even know if they're coming or going.
Dude, when you give 7 hours of fucks, I heard that evil dictators from fucking Hyrule get really mad and want it redacted.
Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad.
I wonder how much you would love to know that she was in my DMs saying, you know what?
That's so bad.
Let's go for round 2. I wonder how much you would love to know that.
That's fine.
Oh, he's not banned. I didn't ban him. I had balls.
Yeah. I've never banned anyone.
Exactly. Well, there's one person that's banned.
There is one person that's banned.
Yep. No, 2 people. Sorry, I didn't even think about Nick. Ignore this.
Nick, ignore this.
I was thinking about fucking an ATF agent that I had to ban.
True. Never been a problem. Will, when he comes around, definitely.
I love Will. No, Scotty, on the other hand,
I will
definitely had to ban him.
Being some ATF guy.
Yeah. Worst comes to worst, I pull out the Ouija board and use that as the background for a month from now.
Oh, no.
I wish I could make our cameras round and just sit them in the little planchettes on the
what Ouija board? I don't know what you're talking about.
I can't say that, Cloudy. I can't respond. You dick. And it's not just mine, it's ours.
Oh, that's so good. It's so good.
And I'm allowed to shoot some light arrows.
Cloudy,
motherfucker.
It's not the fact that he's using the podcast to push his agenda. It's the Zelda jokes.
Because
the guy looks like Gandalf.
I got a Triforce on my wrist. I got a Triforce on my wrist.
I didn't even know that. Oh, fuck.
I got a Triforce. Like Ganondorf. It's Gandalf, Cloudy. It's Gandalf. What the fuck are you talking about, Ganondorf?
I've heard so many kids over the years just butcher the name Ganondorf. Like, gone to sploof.
Fucking hell, man. Fucking hell. You know, at some point, you just fuck with people, and that's the fun part.
It's so good.
I don't care. That's the funnier part. Gander guy.
Cannon fruit fields. Shut the fuck up. What?
Fucking hell.
Cloudy, just sit back, enjoy your popsicle. This is the topic change you wanted.
I swear, you know, I know there's differences in between these people, but every single time Cloudy says, you know, I'm gonna go get a pop, I imagine Bill Cosby being like, yo, do you want a pudding pop? And I'm like, fucking hell, that's not the joke he's making, but fuck, my mind goes there every single time. It just goes, pudding pop.
You just hear him pretty quiet. I'm gonna go get a popsicle. It's like, oh, what color? I don't know.
He's like, the only ones you can see are the purple ones.
Yeah, he was saying those are only the purple ones that you can see through the bag. I'm like, bro,
those are the ones you throw out anyway. Don't worry about it.
No, they're all right. They're all right. I don't prefer orange ones unless they've got vanilla ice cream on the inside of them, like an orange creamsicle. But
just like those plastic push-up pop things, like that you give all the kids. You know the only ones that get left, purple, the shitty bright green ones, and the very, very light orange.
I kind of forgot about those things. They're pretty sick.
Yep. They're fucking sick.
Mm-hmm.
You're fucking sick. I
don't eat a whole lot of like candy anymore. Like I'll go through phases, as you guys have seen with the watermelon gummies. Yeah, like if I'm buying them in bulk,
we got a fucking roast request on the first week that it's here, boys. What is this?
Oh God!
I'm gonna submit my roast. Oh, you want us to roast Cloudy?
Roast Cloudy.
Fucking hell.
He's an old uppity hick.
We're gonna say this with all of the love in the heart, but we're gonna go in. We're gonna go in.
Let's go.
Motherfucker, you look like you will never fit in anywhere except an old rickety house that everybody would think is haunted, sitting on the porch in a rocking chair with a fucking oil drum fire sitting in front of you. Roasting a fucking marshmallow.
Roasting a possum on a stick.
Yep. With one of those fucking ghetto ass fucking twig rotating things that shove through the asshole all the way through the mouth.
A rotisserie.
And it's a fucking pit bull. No, a ghetto one though. Like old man ghetto.
Spit roast.
Yeah. I'm gonna haunt you and the oil smells good.
Oil smells good.
That's why heat your fire so much.
Oh,
you cook fucking your pit bulls over top of it too.
Yeah.
I swear you use purple popsicles to shove them up your ass.
I'm not scared of possums. I've never seen one. If I saw a possum, I would run up to it and try to pet it. I love animals. The real reason Cloudy didn't come to see me in Alabama is because his parole officer didn't give him permission.
Yeah, he may tell us all of these times that he worked with the DOJ. The problem is that he's still working with the DOJ for animal rights problems. He is still part of Michael Vick's dog fighting crew.
No, my father.
And when his dog didn't fight properly enough, he decided to shoot it in the bridge, under the bridge. Entire problem solved right there. You just ran it down. He was the problem that Michael Vick was trying to scare and solve.
This. Bro, why are you having a quinceañera with the bed bugs in your girl's house?
I don't know. I'm kind of lost on it.
Oh my God.
They say gingers don't have a soul. But you've taken
DOJ has an inmate.
You've taken more animal souls from this world than you've ever been possibly given.
Cloudy works for the government. He makes license plates.
I hope I hope your freedom stew that you make and give out to the church weekly tastes like piss. And I hope, you old fuck, your wife leaves you.
He's never getting married. He's too smart.
And tells you to shove your purple popsicle so far up your ass that you feel it in the back of your throat.
No.
Not Cloudy. You didn't shove a cell phone up your rectum. The problem is you put a fax machine up your rectum.
Any wonder we've never seen him sitting in a room other than just a white background, because it's just him pointing his fucking tiny cell phone at the fucking side of his fucking
no, it
cell.
was all said with love, Cloudy. We fucking love you, but you're one of our best friends. I'm just fucking with you because I can.
He actually shot dogs, the bounty hunter.
Nah, that's the wrong state, bro. He was never.
I can't imagine actually having been attacked by a dog like he was, like a vicious pit bull. That would scare the shit out of me, man.
The fucking dog that bit me and almost bit off my dick.
Do what you got to do. He loves dogs. Like, I couldn't imagine, man. I'd be sad.
Was like half the size of a pit bull.
Man.
Cloudy the bounty hunter. So
he didn't shoot that dog. That dog's still alive. R.I.P. to his wife, though.
Make sure, guys, to go subscribe to the new fucking YouTube channel that we posted and created for Real Men Talk Shit.
True.
Find this podcast everywhere that podcasts are found. Audio, video. We're even on fucking Facebook with all those fucking uppity retards.
True enough.
Also, Cloudy, you can't cook a steak to save your life. Make sure to cook it dark brown this time. Not light brown. Not rare.
That's so good. That
is so the fuck good. Out of this shit.
Yeah, guaranteed. There's probably some people who watch a lot of the episodes that have not noticed yet that the new channel is made too on YouTube.
Exactly. Like, share that shit fucking everywhere. If you know somebody that fucking likes the fucking pod and hasn't fucking flipped over yet, fucking get those motherfucking retards to flip the fuck over.
Oh my God.
What?
Just because they haven't found it doesn't mean they're retarded. We're all retarded in our own way. It just means maybe they weren't here last week.
Exactly. We got to get everybody to one fucking place. This shit is retarded. I was a retard when I started this shit. So I'm trying to cure all of the fucking problems.
Like, it's all fucking French to me because I've never really posted jack shit on any content platform other than Twitch. So
boys, I'm going to do this like the professional way and do a poll on Twitch this time. Since Ippo got to pick last week, we're going to run a poll and make it so that way you guys can choose which fucking story I read off.
Fuck. I like that.
Manage poll. Create a new poll.
How many choices can you have?
A fucking number.
Shitloads?
So if you're not in the Twitch chat, you are missing out on half of this fucking show right the fuck now. We're putting shit in the fucking Twitch. Give me 5. Yep, 5, because I'm not retarded. Give me 5 numbers, Ippo. No, pick numbers that you think that sound good story-wise. We're going to let the fucking Twitch chat choose which numbers out of the...
Did you? Oh, you checked this in the private chat again.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah. I know I have it bookmarked anyway. I have it bookmarked. I'm just baked.
No, motherfuckers. No, we're not giving random numbers. You guys are going to accept the poll. I'm putting it up in
his list doesn't go that high.
Yeah.
64.
64.
If you don't even have 69 on here, how could you even let the internet pick? 5.
5.
21.
21.
And
30.
35.
35.
Roll a d20. Fuck, I should have.
Go ahead, roll a d20 for one of them.
Okay.
Do it. Do it, you fucking nerd.
I will. $14. Is it?
I don't know if I told that one yet or not.
Yep, apparently. I've never heard it.
I'll fucking retell it. I don't give a fuck. And one more. Asheville! Yo!
What a legend.
5 gifted. What the fuck? Thank you, Ash. Holy shit, brother. Fuck yeah.
It says he's paying for the gift he got from Hank the Milk Tank TV to the community.
Yeah, so he put his 1 forward and gave 5.
That is beautiful.
Thank you, brother. Fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
So one more number. One more.
What a legend. What a
Ash is a top fucking G. Top G at fucking chess.
What is 6? Was 6 ever sold?
I don't know. Let's go. We're just running it. Just fucking running it. Yeah, that one was just done. So I'm going to make that 16. I don't know what 16 is, but I don't know if I fucking told it or not. Yep. We'll run that.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run a poll for 5 minutes. We're gonna talk about some bullshit, and then we're gonna run shit.
How's the stream? It's going pretty good. How's the chess? Love you too, Ash.
I can't write fuck in Twitch, so I wrote pick a plucking number. Go ahead, pick a plucking number, boys.
Pick a plucking number.
So. What is your guilty pleasure YouTube drama? Your YouTube genre, not drama. I'm
drama?
Retarded.
Yeah, I was gonna say the drama I hate on all the fucking shit between different streamers, content creators.
Congrats, Ash. Congrats.
Always hate it. 1206 in Rapid. Oh my god. That's amazing.
I heard chess. We talked about anal bead cheating.
What the fuck?
Nah, man. We talked about anal bead cheating. I don't know how the hell you fucking get vibrations through to that to tell you where to fucking move shit.
Can you imagine?
Guilty pleasure YouTube genre.
Gross.
So, honestly, I've been thoroughly enjoying Andrew Tate shorts. Just enjoying every fucking little bit of content I possibly could.
I don't know. Dude's just too out there. Like,
he's rather eccentric.
Chill in real life, yeah, but he's just in all the content that he
have you seen his brother Tristan?
He's just a little crazy. I don't think so. No.
His brother Tristan is one of the people that's helping guide that fucking piece of shit that we're not going to talk about. He's really sneaky, but he doesn't deserve any shout outs. But
amazing. I didn't realize that. That's fucked.
But he's super, super calm, super level-headed. Like, just he's one of the top, I guess, management companies for all of OnlyFans and stuff like that. And that's how he's made a lot of his money. He's just super calm, same way Andrew, like super fucking cool. Like, I'd love to sit down and talk with him.
Ashbale's buzzing. Bzz, bzz, bzz.
Yeah. He's feeling those anal bead cheating right now.
Oh.
Goddamn, guys, you guys only got 3 votes in. And all 3 of you dipshits fucking voted for different ones.
Gotta get one more vote.
You need to vote, boys. Vote.
Or someone switched to a different one.
Somebody.
One that's already picked.
No. So, yeah. Like, that's my guilty pleasure. What are you watching that you're enjoying?
I don't know. Honestly, some like fucking just weird long videos of people who like go magnet fishing and like just fucking metal detect places. I've watched that shit for like years, and that's just so weird. Fucking
fun.
But like,
I saw one of those videos the other day. This dude was magnet fishing off a fucking bridge, and he found a fucking purse that was inside of a Walmart bag that was filled with needles. I'm like, okay, I understand. I got you. Like, that's crazy. And then he throws another magnet off the fucking bridge that he just found the needle bag in. and pulled out another one. Fucking short barrel shotgun, sawed off, everything. I'm like, fuck. How much more illegal shit are you gonna fucking find?
That's like any random river in the US, probably.
So, the other thing that I fucking love has been like in-depth bullshit compilations of games. So I've been looking at this dude who I think would be a rather good conversation, but only because I don't know much about him other than his love of Mortal Kombat. There's this dude named Knick Knack Paddywhack or something like that. And he does like ranking of all the finishers in fucking Mortal Kombat. And like voice-wise, great fucking dude to have on a podcast. I have no idea how good he is at talking though, other than like scripted content, obviously. So they voted for 21. What the fuck is 21? Because I don't have it up anymore. Because I made the poll. Because I started and closed it. No, 21. You don't understand the joke? The dumb little kid that ran up and said, okay, you're good at math. What's 9 plus 10? 21.
21. Oh, man.
Exactly, man. That's 21. What are you talking about? That's 9 plus 10.
That's so funny.
9 plus 10 is 21.
I forgot about that fucking video.
The fucking video is fire.
So many good clips like that years ago. Goddamn.
Video is fucking fire. Yeah, 9 plus 10 just won. 9 plus 10. So what the fuck are we doing? Drive. Let's fucking reopen up this shit. Boys what?
Boys.
You didn't remember the 9 plus 10? You stupid. You stupid. Fucking love that shit, man. Fucking love it. You are hating the player if you don't fucking enjoy that shit. 21. So 21. I am stealing something. Fucking hell.
Yeah. I had to hear this one.
This is the one you wanted to hear. Okay. Fucking okay. Goddamn. So I was living somewhere in the intro video. And y'all are making me feel old. Y'all got 5 to 8 years on me. I am only 28.
I'm 24.
I know I'm ugly as fuck. I know I look old as fuck. The fuck you talking about? I'm making you feel old. Just because I have an 11-year-old doesn't mean I'm fucking old.
Yeah. I've had a lot of people think I'm like 30. Especially now that I have like longer hair. It's fucking hilarious.
Fucking hell. When I was working at the...
Zach's 5 years older.
At the store that I was working at. Legitimately. Everybody was like, so how old is Zach? How old is Zach? I was like, let's see what everybody says. Everybody's like 20, 24. I was 24 at the time. Fucking old ass maintenance guy walks in. He's like, Zach's 40. What? Where in the fuck do I push off 40? My entire team was fucking silent. Didn't say a damn thing unless I was on the shift.
That's fucked.
And yet I look and act like I'm 40.
40. That's just rude.
Doesn't fucking make a damn bit of sense. Motherfucker legit. Bob, I know you're fucking watching this shit. He fucking 40. I was 24. 20 fucking 4.
Oh man. If anyone ever thinks I'm 40, I would be fucking...
I was mad. Fucking mad.
Bob. Cloudy, you are too young to be here.
So wait, 20.
Cloudy said you're too young to be here. Who's too young to be here?
Explain it.
That was probably as a reply to them saying 5 to 8 years on me and then not realizing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Fucking Bob.
Fucking Barb.
So, 21. Me stealing something for the first time. So I was a good kid. And I didn't end up like stealing things from like Ames and Walmart and shit when they were a thing. Never really took anything.
Good, because that's degenerate behavior. Fuck that.
But then my D-Gen year came, and I was in like 6th grade or in between 5th and 6th grade. And I was spending time outside every single fucking day. And this one time we were sitting there playing on this swing set of my neighbors. And they were like the rich fucking group in the cul-de-sac. In fucking rundown ass part of town. Brand new built house, has a fucking deck that overlooks over the fucking hill and everything else. Has a full glassed in front of the damn house. We're sitting there on the swing set. And there's a fucking Game Boy Advance SP sitting there on the fucking swing set.
You didn't.
Well, guess what? I got a new fucking Game Boy now. Had fucking Pokemon Sapphire in it. This isn't even what I actually took. This just became mine. Because, like, I always kind of grew up, when you move or when you find something, that's yours now. If they really cared about it, it would have been taken care of. It just would have been. You don't leave something that's $200 just sitting outside.
True.
Like, I had this thing where one of my neighbors, the little redheaded kid that got beat up by that lesbian, left like 2 or 3 board games at my house. Guess what? Those became mine. That's not stealing. That's just what happens when you move and I don't live around you anymore. I'm not going to chase you down to go give you your board games back. Maybe you should have taken them home when you brought them over. Just kind of makes sense to me. So this rich kid was like, my sister was fucking smitten for him, and they were both like 8, 9 years old. Like head over heels for each other. I don't know why, but they just were. And they were like the rich fucking kids of the entire fucking little group of friends. So for the first time, we got invited to go over to their house. We were invited to go in the fucking rich person's house on the block. And it was fucking cool. We go upstairs. They have a whole entire stack.
Gold pianos fucking everywhere.
Not that rich. Like probably like $200K a year rich. Like mom stays home. They have 2 BMWs in the driveway. Completely do not fit in a rundown community where there's people living off of welfare right next door.
It's pretty wild. She liked the fancy board games. That's how rich she was. Ooh.
So we ended up going upstairs into their game room, which was like their loft that split into everybody's bedrooms. It was actually kind of cool. Like it was like cool little hangout area that wasn't in their bedroom. So that way there wasn't a TV in their rooms, but it was like you could all just sit down, play video games and hang out.
That's
and
they
had a stack of probably like 30 N64 games. There was probably like 30 or 40 PlayStation 2 games sitting there. There was just stacks and stacks of games. I'm sitting there looking through them. And you guys know how much of a fucking nerd I am.
Just a little bit of a nerd.
I see a split copy of fucking Pokemon Stadium 2. Half of it was silver, half of it was gold, and it was fucking clean.
Damn.
It's like, let's play this game. Let's play it. So I always played fucking Pokemon Stadium with my mom and my sisters, and we would play fucking Pokemon Stadium all the time. And this game was fucking, it ran and played correctly. You know how you get those shitty N64 games that always fucking skip at that random part, or you have to blow in them 50 fucking times.
Yeah, they were not very reliable cartridges. Like
this
the Game Boy, all the Game Boy cartridges were so much better. Honestly, as long as you keep a battery in them, that's fucking all they need. As long as they're not corroding.
So after like an hour and a half, 2 hours of playing Pokemon Stadium, they all get called downstairs to go eat dinner. And they're like, well, we would offer you guys dinner, but you guys didn't ask to stay or whatever with your parents and all that stuff. And we go through and they're like, so why don't you guys come back up later and have some fun? You guys can keep playing video games or whatever. Just go home, eat dinner, and we can start playing later. So we go home. And I was like, fuck it. You know what? I'm not waiting to come back later. So I leave. They didn't have a dog. They didn't have anything. Only been in this house once. I walk all the way home. I go upstairs, sit down, start playing PS2. I was like, you know what? I don't want to stop playing Pokemon Stadium 2. So I get up. I go back outside because we were just essentially allowed to go outside and do whatever the fuck we pleased. And walk back up the hill. Walk into this person's fucking house. Walk in their sliding glass door that I knew wasn't fucking locked. Walk up super fucking quietly up the stairs. And shove that fucking game back in my pocket and walk back down the stairs and quietly and fastly as I possibly could.
You motherfucker.
I walk back in the kitchen. My mom's like, Zach, where'd you go? You only went outside for like 2 minutes. I was like, I went outside to go see if any of the homies were outside and hang out and play whatever. Nobody was outside, so I came back inside. Our kitchen overlooked the fucking hills that was going up to the rich people's houses. So she knew exactly what the fuck I did. So I go in my room. I press the outline of the game in underneath my dresser because I knew like my mom would come see what the fuck I was doing. So I at least pushed an outline of the game into the carpet so that way it looked like it was sitting there for a long time. I was like, Mom, did you know Carrie gave us more games than what you thought? It's like, I just found this game sitting underneath my dresser. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm going to go play this shit. Zach, where'd you get that?
I don't think I've ever stolen video games from someone, even as a child. I had multiple stolen from me, though, which is great.
Zach, where'd you get that?
It's always just like, what the fuck?
I was like, I got it from my room. What the fuck are you talking about? Like, I legit go look underneath my dresser. There's an imprint of where the game fucking was. What are you talking about? Where'd I get it? Nah, Zach, you 100% took that game. Where did you get it from?
You stole laptops from middle school? Damn.
She's like, I don't care where you got it from. I don't care what you did. Go put it back and apologize.
How did she know that was it, though? What a fucker.
I said, you know what? Okay, I took it, Mom. I took it. Go. She's like, go apologize and go put it back. Okay, Mom. I'll go put it back. I'll go apologize. So I walked back up the hill as quietly as I possibly could. This was all while they were eating. They didn't hear a fucking thing.
Oh, fuck off.
I walked back
it was just
in
like
this
later
house
or like at night for some reason.
for the third time that I've been in this house total. Avoided the kitchen perfectly. Avoided every single person perfectly.
You're fucked.
Walked back up the stairs as quiet as a fucking mouse.
You are fucked.
Put the game back in the stack of 80 games that they wouldn't have fucking seen a difference. And you know what? Walked back out of the house. Nobody fucking knew a damn thing until I fucking just said it.
You're fucked.
Yep.